What's up, Kerbal Nuts? We are continuing episode 2 of the shuttle-launched Apollo 13 mission. So without further ado, let's crash this fucker. We've got a rendezvous coming overhead. Can we see it? Oh, there's the moon. That's our destination. Our final destination. There's a pushing unit. The Apollo 13 is two parts, a lander and the can, that's what I call it. The pushing unit, the unit that actually does the work to get the lander to the moon and gets the crew home. That can, that pusher, is just overhead somewhere. And we have, at least I think we have, probably should have double checked. Yes, we have a lander inside the shuttle. So yes, we are hopefully going to do a clean rendezvous. I think I've got the trajectories about right. I don't use, mech jab or anything like that, so I can't just autopilot the rendezvous. Coming out at a nice 50 degrees. First stage is away. Awesome. Those are reusable stages. They have parachutes and whatnot, and landing legs, but when they land in water, we do not need said landing legs. The landing legs are on the off chance that we would have to do like a north launch, or maybe like a 270 degree launch. You know. So that's our target right there. We're holding a nice 90 degrees, which is nice. I want to try and gather up like a lot of speed. I don't want to just pop straight up. We want to pop out. Sort of. The reason being is it's efficient. We need to save as much fuel as possible because once we get near the ship, we still have to rendezvous, which sometimes involves a braking phase or going at it kind of thing. Like it's always a little tricky doing the rendezvous. Separation 80 kilometers. That's not horrible. That's not horrible. It could be better, but that's not horrible. Doing a quick save, because that's pretty good. The reason you do a quick save back here is it would be really easy to adjust, right? If I come up a little short or a little long, we could load from there and just do something a little differently. You know what I mean. Alright, so it looks like we are going to play catch up, which is fine. It's going 2,000. So we want to be doing about the same. It's going to take a while. Oh, come on. No, you don't. I'm trying to burn where I think that prograde, the target line, I'm trying to burn where I think it's actually going to be, or where it's going. We still have 800 meters a second to clip away, and that thing is soaring away from us really fast. If anything, we probably should have started with it, a bit further back. Because all of this is now catch-up. We're playing catch-up, which is not good. We don't want to be playing catch-up, especially with a distance like this, 50 meters. If this were 10 or 15 kilometers, I said meters. If this were like 10 or 15 kilometers, not 50 kilometers, we'd be doing a lot better. We burned a little far away, so we're going to do some correction. Mostly just trying to fix this orbit. See, I'm trying to bring the apoapsis marker back. We're using just a little bit of fuel to bring Apo back. There we go. Man, this craft is so big. How big is it? It's so big. There's no punchline. It's just really big. Okay, so we're slowing. No, we're speeding up. That's what I want. But let's push that out a little further. 92, 101. Okay, let's see. Let's do a quick save. We're going to do a lap. And we're going to see if that 8,000 meters is enough to fix the gap here. What do we got? 65 meters. 65 kilometers. It's still going away. Oh, there we go. It's starting to come back now. I think one lap probably is not going to be enough. We're going to need a second lap, I think, which is fine. You know, I don't mind doing things slowly if it means doing them right. It's kind of the NASA approach, you know, like do things once. So 40 kilometers coming around to the light side. So we closed 20 kilometers, so it might be 2 more laps, which is a shame that we can only go 4 times fast forward. All right. And again, we want to conserve fuel, right? So basically we want to go around as many times as we can to get this distance down to, like, you know, fucking 10 kilometers. So I'm going to do another lap because we're at 18 kilometers. I could play from here and just burn at it and then adjust, but that's just going to waste fuel, right? So what I want is to naturally achieve that rendezvous, at least cutting the distance way down, because 20 kilometers is a big, like that's pretty far. That is pretty far. That's how far I have to drive to get to a Costco. Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Something tells me driving to Costco is, of course, a little easier than this. All right, so here we go. Things are happening. We're in the down sweep. We are accelerating now, so that's probably, I was going to say as good as it gets, but it's getting better. So we're just going to let it get better, but I'm going to quick save right here. Save often, swear less. Okay, there it is, right there. It started to grow. So 3 point something is fantastic. That's amazing. Yeah, we've got enough fuel to bring this thing to that thing. I said I'd fix this, and then I didn't. So there we go. Okay, did I not just... Oh, target. I thought I did target. I did prograde, apparently. All right, we're going to just point in this general direction. And we're going to burn. All right, that's probably good. We're just going to turn around. Because eventually, you know, inevitably I'm going to sort of go by it, and I got to brake. So we're just going to set up the brake early, because I can use RCS, I think, to sort of make a maneuver. All right. No, roll this way. I need to orientate myself, so when I'm doing RCS burns, they all make sense. Okay, that's not good. Are we completely out? No, we're not. Let's get a little bit closer. This is pretty much, I would say, close enough. Because again, we can just get, all we have to do is get the lander out, and then that thing can actually rendezvous over here. We're only having to close 1/3 of a kilometer, so that's not awful. That is not awful. All right, that's, you know, that's good enough. That's good enough. Let's just get this thing the F out of Dodge. Yeah, that thing's kind of coming this way, so perfect. Oh, which way do I burn? That way, okay. Decouple. Burn, burn, burn. Good enough. I don't like how I have SAS on, but this thing pitches and rolls all over the place. Like, come on, give me a break. Okay, so we're just going to close you. And yes, we need this guy. All right, which way's up? That way's up? Jesus. Okay, so like this. Yeah, I think that's about. Is a boot right? All right, yes, that was an autosave, but let's do a quick save. There we go. We want to target you. Alright, so that's our little target line there. We just got to get the yellow prograde marker in that general direction. We also have to go forward, because we're going backwards. Okay, we are going forward. We are going forward at half a meter a second. Directly at it. 1 meter a second. Alright. Okay, going to turn RCS off and orientate ourselves. At 200 meters, I don't think we can do... I don't think we can click anything yet. Nope. At some point we have to target that Clampotron Senior. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like how the fast forward is kind of broken right now. Since about, I don't know, I guess 1.1. At some point, you know, they did an update. And upon first click of the fast forward, craft position changes. You guys just saw it, like this lander sort of jutted way off to the left. It's weird. It shouldn't happen, but it's been happening. Alright, just adjusting our prograde. We do not have much in the way of auto propellant left. We're not doing so hot there. Good, those are actually thrust blocked, which is great. Those aren't. So why don't we just thrust block the shit out of them. 29. Alright, whatever. Oh, 29. Okay, good. Alright, so yes, we are just going to shore up the last little bit of distance here. This is slow going because we're going 0.4 meters per second. Look at that. First click. Clampotron. Boom. Professional. Boom. MLG. Boom. Yeah, this is concerning. Very concerning. This thing was not meant to rendezvous. Just FYI, you know, or I would have put more RCS on it. But it's obvious that, you know, this thing was meant to be sort of just assembled just on the outskirts of space. Right? When this thing gets Apollo launched, they do have to be temporarily separated, but they're only like 15, 20 feet apart. So all you have to do is flip the can around 180 degrees and then just burn forward a little bit. So the RCS is overkill. But for this kind of rendezvousing, it's obviously it's underkill. We could have used much more. All right, we're kind of going by it a little bit. But from here, I think I'm going to try and use a little bit of the RCS to break off this lateral speed. So basically I'm going to brake like so. There we go. We are heading right for it. Turn RCS off. Let's get in this thing. Oh, because I have no one in this thing, I can't actually pilot it. Let's get Christian Kerman out. Perfect. All right, just quickly go set as target. Target. There we go. Just so they're facing each other. Now I'm going to turn that off. Turn that off, and they should just do their thing. Magnetics. Broken. Look at this thing go. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's just being a fucking asshole. we got so close. We got a bump. And then it's just like, I know what you're trying to do. All right, I get what you're trying to do. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to fuck you. See, I'm still on target, and I'm targeting this thing. So why is it doing this? This is all very... this is all very confusing. Oh, God. Okay, I have... Oh, this game. Oh, I just love it sometimes. I just love it. Like, why are we doing this? Why is it doing this? Okay, let's see if I can just stop this weird rotation. All right. And there's a marker on here somewhere. No, it's not this one. It's the other one. All right, we're just going to spin around. I'm really fucking sorry about this. This is the shit I don't anticipate, right? You cannot prepare for this, where the game is just like, listen, I know I'm supposed to operate one way, but I really feel like just having a seizure right now. Like, what am I to do? What am I to do? I can only do my best. I can only play this game to the capacities that I assume it was made to play in. It'd be like in Mario Kart if you just started flying. Like all of a sudden it was pilot wings. And you're just like, hold on. That's not right. Hello? Oh, target? Jesus Christ. Full force burn forward. Doesn't seem to be doing much. But we're coming a boot. Again. Nope, we went too far. All right, we're not in a terrible position. We're not in a terrible position. I'm going to, as we get really close to it, I'm going to break off the speed this time. All right, we're going straight at it in a dead straight fucking line. Nothing could go wrong. Nothing at all could possibly go wrong. Nothing at all. Okay, that was fucking perfect. Oh, thank Lord. Thank Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're just going to do this. We're just going to leave this guy here, because we do not need him anymore, but we need this. Oh, thank Jesus. That was nerve-wracking. It's one of those things when shit starts going wrong like that, I just start to assume, like, this isn't going to work, this whole video is going to fail. Like, if they ran out of electricity or whatever, like, what would I do? I've wasted 2 hours of game time, like a 15-minute video, got nothing done as far as results. That's my biggest fear. You know, like, as a parent, your biggest fear is burying your children. It's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same thing. Oh, okay, so we clearly have this targeted. Oh, how do you do this again? Someone told me how to do this. There we go. Just click it. I thought there was a button, but no, you just click it. You just click it. All right, so we have to get into a descent stage. Where's... Oh, there it is. Kerbal. Oh, okay. We hate to say it. We might be making a nighttime landing. We might. There's a small possibility that by the time we get around there and actually start to descend down towards Kerbal, that we might be making a nighttime landing, but I have a great little mod for that. The ambient light fix basically gives you a sliding bar. Oh, I went too far. Fuck! Yeah, I went too far. I gotta go back around. Fuck! I was noticing, where the fuck is my... Where's my ambient light mod? Oh, fuck. There has not been an update to the game, so the mod did not get broken because of an update, but it's not in the list anymore. which is really weird because there's actually another one that's missing that usually doesn't have an icon. Okay, so I'll have to address that, but the problem is now, yeah, we are most definitely landing in nighttime, so you know what? I don't do like nighttime landings. Fuck it. I don't do that. I don't do that, bro. No one does that. No one should do nighttime landings. That's some amateur shit right there. So we're just going to burn around. There we go. Let's go here and just go right to the craft. I think this is it. If not, it'll be an easy swap. An easy swap-o-matic. Perfect. Alright. Oh, fuck. What I should have done is done my fast forward. Okay, it's there. Yeah, I should have done my fast forward in there because I can actually get a full 1 million time fast forward. So we're going to do a coast around. I'm going to keep a really good eye on where we actually are this time. Going to the Kerbal Space Center and back did not fix my light mod. I'm perturbed by that because there's no reason it shouldn't be in the list. And it's such a simple mod. I don't think it even breaks via update. Because all it is basically a gamma slider. Like a modded gamma slider. Alright, so we're going to pop about here. Do a quick save. Just in case. Just in case. We're going to point to retro. Bring that up so we can see what's going on. We need to know how much fuel we got left. Alright, let's take a peek. Take a little sneak peek. 700 units. That's not terrible. Not terrible. Alright, so there's where we're shooting for. L fire truck. L fire trucko. El fire trucko. Put a little bit before. There we go, because we're going to coast. Alright, which way is up? That way is up. Goodbye, friend. Just burning to get away from it. The more we burn, the less likely it is to come down on top of us. Which would not be fun. Well, it would be hilarious, but certainly would ruin my day. Alright. We're going to make our descent towards Kerbin. Just going to shut these off because I hate watching these spin around. There we go. Awesome. Air breathing, so they won't actually work until we're down into Atmo. Let's do a little fast forward. Nice little sunset there. That was pretty. That was pretty. It's a shame I hadn't caught that sooner. I could have actually, we could have like watched it. So about 45. Looks pretty good. Bring out the old air brakes. Get them out early. I don't know if they actually do anything. Like, you'll notice they're hidden. To the actual, like, wind shear effect or aerodynamic effects, it looks like they'd probably miss. But I have a feeling like it's just a yes or no thing. The game just simply asks, do you have air brakes? If yes, the next question is, are they deployed? If yes, you know, you get a certain amount of drag. I don't think they actually have to be in the wind. It would make more sense if they did have to be in the wind. But I just feel like this game... Ooh. Moon. This game is a little more basic. You know, it's more basic, bitch. So, I don't know. I don't know if the air brakes work when you got the nose up like this. I feel comforted knowing that they're there, you know? You know. Oh. Bye. It's lawn darting towards Earth. Just going to watch it for a second there. See what happens. Well, we know what's going to happen, right? Okay. All right, we're coming in hot. Literally. All right, I pray we do not have a revisiting of the last landing. I hope this goes better. I hope we don't see the same results again. I can actually see the same results happening already. The back end is wiggling left and right a little bit. See it twisting and whatnot? It shouldn't be doing that. Oh, okay. Okay. See? Like, I'm not 100% sure I understand, A, what's causing this, or, like, why? Why? It makes no sense. Okay, I've got it. Oh. Okay, I managed to burn into prograde a little bit. Redeploying air brakes, because we're like really low. We're really low and we're insanely fast. We're still doing 3,000 miles an hour and we're cutting under the 30,000 mark. This is not how you want to land these. But the speed is actually coming off really good. There's absolutely no control yet. We will not have an ounce of control until about probably 200 meters a second. So basically we're at the mercy of a combination of gravity and the current trajectory in which we are heading. All I have is roll. That's it. Okay, I gotta get those air brakes back out because right now they're the only thing slowing me down. Makes sense. Air brakes. Brakes. Nothing's hot, which is really weird considering we're going 1,000 miles an hour. Sorry, 2,000 miles an hour. Oh, you fucking shithead. Oh, you scumbag. You fucking scumbag. Alright, we are going to... just trying to right this beach. Did I not? Oh, I know what's going on. There we go. There we go. There we go. You gonna find prograde? Its main objective there was to find prograde. And it couldn't do that. It just spun and spun and spun. Let's do this. Okay. I'm not sure I understand what any of those are, how they even came up. Okay. So we're in a flat spin. We're on the wrong side of the hills, but all we have to do is land. Haha. Eat a dick. Eat a dick, game. Eat a dick. I really should have made a number. Should have made a number for those engines. All right, so at about 230 or 240 miles an hour here, we have quite a bit of control. I'm very unsure of what is causing these really weird flight dynamics. Like, I said it last video, I've done hundreds of landings with this thing, and it's done that flip, I think, one other time before. And it was my fault. It was, I was trying to steer at 1,200 kilometers an hour or whatever. These last two flips, I'm trying to steer a little bit, but it's usually just roll. All I do is just roll. Roll's fine, but it's when you start trying to do anything else that, the crafts really just, not fall apart, but they don't like it. They don't like it. We're going to try and shoot through that valley, I think. Because if I try and curve for this or try and get over that, we're doomed. But I feel like I could probably sneak between there and keep some of this speed. We have about 400 seconds. Yes, we have about 400 seconds to get way over there. This is nerve-wracking. Yeah, I've done so many flights with this, and it feels really weird that all of a sudden it's flying differently. You know, like, I wish it was me. I wish I could just say, you know what, I keep hitting a button that I shouldn't be hitting, and it's causing, you know, me to just move left or right or something. Like, I wish I had an answer for why it's doing this. Oh, that is so annoying. There we go. Yeah, I wish I had an answer. I really wish I did, because it flies so great now. It's kind of heavy and cumbersome. My controls just sort of make minor changes and stuff. But up there, it's like, once it starts to go, oh, that's it. You're done skis. So, you know, it's unfortunate because there's a download link for this thing. And you guys love this shuttle. Well, you did. In the past, everyone really reciprocated well that this shuttle was really well designed. It was balanced. It flew well, you know, for a shuttle. But now I'm worried that you guys are actually going to try and fly this thing. Because it's terrible. It's terrible. The electricity is an issue. I can't imagine that has anything to do with it. Like, this thing relies very little on the toggle torque. You know, it's basically all aileron and wing and stuff. Right? So, do I think we're going to make it? Seeing as how we are shedding height and shedding speed, I highly doubt it. But what we're going to do, why don't we just do a little bit of movie magic? Should I do some movie magic? I'm torn. I'm torn. This is already a long video, right? So, kind of wondering, like, would you guys really want to just hear me talk for like 3 minutes while we coast this distance? Maybe. Maybe not. I wouldn't. I'd want a star wipe. So yeah, fuck it. Let's just do a star wipe and see what happens and see how close we can basically get. All right? And star wipe. Well, we made it pretty far. We really did. But we did not make it to flat land. So I have to save a little bit of fuel. Oh. There we go. I have to save a little bit of fuel. I mean, one thing I did notice on my little trip there is it always wants to roll to the right. Right? It always wants to do this and ditch this way. But that's concerning because it shouldn't. This craft was built bilaterally. It has all the same parts on the left as the right, but it always wants to roll to the right as if it has like more fuel here than here or something. But like everything's empty and again, built bilaterally. It's identical. This is actually a really nice flat spot here. Let's see if we can't just use the last little bit of our fuel to do a nice wide circle. We got 25 units. We're going to try and basically just turn around and land back that way. Because this isn't a terrible landing zone. It's just a little bit hilly. A little bit hilly. Nope, we're not going to make it. Nope, nope. 5 units left. We're about to run out. There they go. All right, we are at the mercy of the gods. Believe. This looks pretty flat. I think we're all right. I think we're all right. I'm just basically going to shed off a ton of speed before we touch the ground. Both parachutes to stop ASAP. Oh, thank God. It's like the more I play this game, the more I'm starting to hate it. I love it. I don't want to like send the wrong message, but it's like Overwatch. You know, they like, you got a favorite character and then they nerf it and you kind of hate the game, but you still love the game. You know, that's how I'm kind of feeling about this game right now, is they keep doing things that I don't like and they keep breaking things that should be normal. It's just fucking annoying. I wish this game was the way it was a year ago with the new engine. I have a lot of demands. I realize that. Alright guys, fuck it. We're done here. This is episode 2 complete. The next video is going to be the lander and the can pushing to the moon. We're going to land, and then we're going to come back. And that will wrap up this 3-part series in the Apollo can and lander launched by shuttle to the moon and back. That's a mouthful. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video, hope you share, hope you comment, hope you do all the things you guys do as YouTubers. I'm sorry that this video was terrible. absolutely terrible. These things happen. These videos happen. We're learning our lesson that maybe the shuttle needs a redesign. I might even have to build a brand new one. I don't know. All right, guys. Until next time, peace, love, cheers.